this is the way it is. But I actually thank him, because there are some rooms that he has streamed, some content that he streamed that actually have people talking about things that are not just illegal, but can get you years and years, but decades of jail time. So I want to just thank him for that. I think we should recognize when people are using things that we find annoying to do good. It's it's possible.
Does this guy so happen to be from Chicago?
Yes, he does.
So there was a guy from Chicago on this app. He would stream me into his rooms, and I actually got people who would come into my rooms, and because they heard him on other platforms. Now, I personally did not care that somebody was streaming my rooms. That other people I can absolutely understand, but like I created like really toxic spaces, and for my own entertainment, and I truly didn't give a shit that it was being streamed. Interesting.
Well, I think the reason why I've always been against it, and I've had the conversation with this individual, is that you have a different type of conversation on this app when replays are not on. Some people, like people in this room today, if they know it's streaming, they don't want to be streamed, so they won't come to the stage at all. Some people won't go to stages where replays are on, and so violating that, that is just weird, because the reality is the best rooms that have ever happened on this app were rooms where the replays were off, because people felt that they could speak more freely. And so when one person violates everybody's,
isn't the
desires,
recording everything?
Gildas, way to miss the point. You can be assured that the app does, but the app's not streaming it, the app's not repurposing it, the app's not doing any of those things. But again, this is the world that we live in now. The rules allow for people to come in anonymously, and the anonymous people can open up their microphone. They could stream this content wherever they choose to.
He's not anonymous, to be fair. He do
say what you mean.
Here's the thing. There's nothing we can do to change it, so people need to just learn to live with it. And if you don't like the fact that somebody is streaming, you probably shouldn't talk in any of these rooms, because from what I've been sent links on, it looks like he's recording many of the rooms. So any room that you're going into, he's probably streaming.
Well, like when I told you like maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago that I published a book and I was going to tell you in the room, and you were like, no, don't do that, hold off on that, I'll read the book or whatever, and I'll hit you in the back channel. What's the difference, man? Like, they're going to know who I am.
Well, here's the difference. Here's the difference. First of all, you can do whatever you want. My guidance to you was that you use the name Gildas, and the book is under a different name. And if you want that name out there, then go ahead, talk about it. That's your business. I was just, as a friend, suggesting that that's probably a bad idea if you're looking to conceal your identity.
Gildas, I would say this: a lot of us, somebody like me, I'm absolutely identifiable just because I don't use a VPN anymore when I come on here. Anything I say, if it crosses legal boundaries, I'm not getting away. Now, when it comes to people,
well,
in particular, I'm going to be.
Pepe, like, if I told you guys my full name, am I doxable at this point? Like, would that mean I would lose my job? After everything you've heard me say, my comments, whatever I've said on this app, am I doxable to the point where they would be like, fire that?
As a black person, I mean, and when I say as a black person, I do think that black people can say more about whites than we're allowed to say about you. However, if we're to, depends on which